Hi, my name is LeeAnn, and I was born into a pastor's home. My dad was Pastor Terry Boer, and he started Faith Baptist Church over on Oleander. And so pretty much my early life was just, not real exciting. I made a profession of faith when I was 5 years old and went on with my life. And when I was 12, I went to Trinity Youth Camp. And there I just was really doubting my salvation. And so I remember we were sitting on the steps of the, wherever we eat, the cafeteria. And I think it was like a little prayer group or something. I'm not really sure what we were doing exactly, but I ended up getting assurance of my salvation. And so that was when I feel like that's when I got saved, not when I was 5. Life continued on. I had a fairly easy life. Some of these people have this exciting testimony. Mine's not, super exciting. I lived my life. Things sometimes were hard because we were poor, but we didn't really know we were poor. My dad made it fun for us, and he was always there for us. And it was hard sometimes when people would leave the church and things like that, but pretty much, I didn't really have any major heartache or anything develop. And I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't really develop a close relationship with God, because I didn't need him, if that makes sense, because my life was it was good, I went on to high school, graduated, went on to college, Pensacola Christian College, and graduated from there, and they asked me to stay, and they wanted me to do my master's. I didn't really want to because I was tired of school. But I stayed because I had a boyfriend, but God had other plans, and that was not the man that God had for me, because my husband now, he also worked there at the high school, and we started dating after the other one, we broke up, and I'm so thankful because God knew. He knew the other guy was not for me. And so we got married, we came down here, and we worked at the school at Faith. And again, things just going on. And, there were times I was closer to God than others. But again, I don't feel like my relationship really developed as much as it should have, just because, again, there was not a need. And I wasn't as close as I should have been, obviously, to him. So, we came to work at Faith, and we had our daughter, and everything was great. And then we found out my dad had cancer. And he ended up passing away, and that pretty much destroyed our family. My dad was our rock, and I think I had put him in place of God, and God had to get my attention. And he did. And we went through a really rough time. Our family had some issues, and both my brothers lived here and their families, and my sister just lived a couple hours away. Before they all left, my husband was having some issues and just some different things, and we ended up coming over here and to Bible Baptist, and I was not happy at all. Talk about being rebellious against God. I was very angry, and so angry. I had been gone for several weeks that summer. My husband had come several times, and I was so upset that we came that Sunday morning. I had come for the first time, met Pastor Sebris, and I made myself sick. I was just so upset. I just did not want to be here at all. And I was so angry at God. I was angry at my husband. And I was like, God, why? Why are you doing this to me? I don't want to leave my dad's church. I don't want to leave my friends. Why is this happening? And our family had just fallen apart. It was tough. That week, so I didn't come Sunday night. That week, God got a hold of my heart, and he said, LeeAnn, you can do this the easy way, or you can do this the hard way, but you are going to go to Bible Baptist, and you can do it. It's going to be my way, but you can do it the hard way or the easy way. And I chose the easy way because I didn't want to have to go through that and be so angry and bitter. And so I just went all in, And finally, after I don't even know how long, I was like, honey, I want to sing in the choir. I want to get involved. And, and so we did, and we joined Bible Baptist. And Pastor Sebris really was my first pastor besides family. So that was difficult, obviously, when he passed as well. But God placed Pastor Doug here, really helped with the transition. And then Pastor Aiken came, and God just blessed, and very excited about that. And so since then, we've had a lot of ups and downs. My husband has had cancer. That was rough, but God caught it. He had allowed it to be caught very early. My mom had breast cancer, again, same thing. So they both had surgeries, and they're both cancer-free. And just a lot of different things have happened. This past year, I've had a lot of health issues, and it's been tough. But I think the thing, back when we were still at Faith, we went through a very difficult time financially. We were not getting paychecks. We never missed a meal. We never missed a payment. We were never late on any of our bills. God just, I think, honestly, and my husband and I have talked about it before, I think it was like the widow's mite. God just, our bank account, I don't know where the money came from. It just was there. But I think through all of that, Dad and Mom, my grandma passed away from cancer, and Will and everything. I think the thing that just stands out to me the most is God's been faithful. He's, no matter what we've gone through, no matter if I was as close to him as I needed to be, he's still there, he's been there, and he's been faithful. And again, not saying that every single day I'm walking where I should walk with him, but it's just a process. And I'm just so thankful that God brought us here to Bible Baptist. I'm thankful for my dad and the legacy that he left us. And it hurts sometimes when I go by the church and it's not the church anymore, but it's just a building. That's not, God left, or my dad left us, he left his family, and our family is fine now. We're back, everything's, not perfect, but things are better. But God has just been faithful. And you asked me about my life verse, and I think that it's appropriate right here, Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for good. I didn't know when we came here, I was like, and I can't do this, God, I can't do it. But all things work together for good to them that love God and to them who are called according to his purpose. And so my salvation testimony isn't spectacular as far as exciting, but I feel like the things that God has allowed me to go through has just proven time and time again that he's faithful and that he's going to be there no matter what. It doesn't matter what we go through. It doesn't matter how we feel towards him sometimes when things go wrong. He's still faithful, and he still loves us no matter what.